today. So I really need your attention for 30 minutes. You know me, right? A couple of times we had a good meeting. Okay, so obviously my current role at WIC is the Director of Employability and Placement. My main role is also to work on two sides. I'm also taking care of employability side, which is very important for all of you. The reason is because you're doing your degree program. And as you know, there are a lot of skills you're building. Remember, from foundation, level 4, level 5. So every level has got different expectations, which your tutors are fully aware, because the way we've inducted them, and obviously they are part of the team. And we're trying to transfer the skills to you, and we're trying to build the skills for you. So we have a team as well. You know, Aruj is here in Birmingham, and obviously Shaldev is here. The team which work very, very hard and with high dedication to make sure we provide you full support. Now the time has come that, if you remember, I think last year when I came and we promised you, we assured you that we will be training some kind of development that would help you for your better future. And that's the continuation of this, the commitment we're making. So you can see some banners here, standing banners behind you, and we will be signposted anyway. So we're launching 2 services today. Yes, your picture will be next. When you'll get graduate hopefully. So we are launching 2 main services, and these 2 services are the backbone of any student at any university, I'm very honest with you. Because you're studying here for a reason. Because you want to improve your career, right? You want to improve your lifestyle as well. And you want to feel better student, and obviously a better person who can contribute to the economy as well. There are a lot of objectives you have, I'm sure, right? And our job is at Waltham Entrance College to support you for those objectives to accomplish. And that's how, we are very much dedicated to it. So the first, you can see here on the screen, so these are the 2 services we're going to launch today. And it's the official launch today, so you will get membership cards as well today. And very soon, we are also in communication with different third parties, some businesses, because we don't understand when you're a member of some society or something, you need to get some kind of some kind of discounts or something. So we are already working on it. So very often, we will update you on that side as well. So you can see there are 2. One is called Student Entrepreneurship Society, and one is Job Shop. So let's go one by one, and then we'll see how actually the services can enrich your experience at Waltham Entrance College. So this is a bit background of my one. Like I told you, I'm the Director of Employability and Placements. I'm connected with this college for many, many years. It's 2016 and 17 actually I'm working at WIC on different capacities, but obviously my main role is this now. So it's quite interesting that, even if you go to any larger universities, maybe you have come across, maybe in your circles, you can find out. This department, these societies are crucial. They play a vital role into students' journey. Because we really want you to feel you are a student and your journey is there. Remember, at some point of your life, you need to remember your student life. Right? You get my point? So this kind of steps when we take at any organization, just to enrich your experience, that after 4 or 5 years maybe, if you really want to remember what was my student's life, these are the reference points. And that will give you a little bit of different energy level, and that can boost your career development. So this is, this is the department. Now, you will see across now, from now onward, remember we used to talk placement a lot. We will continue talking about it. We will not stop it. But you will see a combination of the words now. So we will call it as the Employability and Placements Department. It's not just a placement only, but we combine, it's like a department. And then we will obviously look into it more detail. Now this is the team, like I said, I'm very thankful to this team as well at Birmingham, because I'm actually based in London, as you know, but obviously traveling to work together, and we make sure, we are providing similar kind of services and similar kind of experience to you from London and as well, because I know a lot of students also mention this thing as well, okay, we are in London is a big place, but remember Birmingham is also a big place. You've got huge opportunities here, you've got huge potential as well. It's just a matter of you to connect. You are the dots for us. And this is our responsibility to connect you and to make a shape and make a better picture so you can get some kind of experience. So Aruj, you see her very regularly, very dedicated staff member. Thank you so much, Aruj, for your time and effort. She's put a lot of effort to even build the slides today as well. I'm very thankful. So Aruj again is a placement officer, but she will be stepping into some kind of employability role as well, and then you will see a lot of regular activities, some kind of initiatives initiatives. And we will be really looking forward for your initiatives. Mohammed Shazib has recently joined us. He's also working as a placement officer, so he works very closely with the Rogers. Now, Student Entrepreneurship Society, what exactly is this concept? There are various slides, but I'll give you overview, and then we will see if you have got any questions. I think you've seen the Business Expo, right? We have done Expo here in Birmingham as well. You know, where students bring their ideas. Maybe you have your own idea. Maybe you want to start your own business in the future, right? How do we know? We should have a mechanism where we need to ask you, or you can come forward, or automatically you can see that these are the things available at which, and we can come forward, we can talk to some team member. Okay, I want to start a business maybe in 2 years' time. Can you please guide me? So that's the whole idea of the society, that we are building a society concept here. That there are steps. You can see this is a 10 stages process. We have set up a panel into that as well. The reason is, for example, there will be an initial session where you will introduce your idea to us. What exactly you want to do, what is your aim, where do you want to see yourself. And then what we will do, from your idea, okay, we will try to make it to a practical form, like your idea will be generated and formed into a business format. But obviously from idea to a business, it's a long journey, right? Because you will agree with me that a lot of ideas comes to you every day, but it disappears in the night. Next day another idea. So that's what we really want to connect this, that okay, anything coming into your mind, you really want to do something, you can come forward now, because you will be a member of the society now. So we'll give you official membership card as well, and this will be the main point of contact. You come forward, you register your interest, and then your idea as well. And then we will try to connect you with the relevant people, relevant entrepreneurs, different networks, because we strongly believe in specialization. We don't believe in that I can give you everything. Practically it will not work. We can guide you, but we need to connect you. For example, if you really want to start a retail business, maybe I don't have an experience or we don't have, so we need to try to connect you with the retailers or entrepreneurs who are experts in that zone as well. And that's what we did in the last 1 year. And that's what when I came last year, if you remember, I mentioned to you, and I'm very thankful to Mr. Tawseef as well, because I think the initial, I can say, the recognition I can see here, the initial idea came from Mr. Tawseef. So I think we should give a big round of applause for all of you. Because I remember that you mentioned in the Business Expo that a lot of students are coming forward and trying to bring their ideas. So how can we connect into real? And that's the step, and we work together, and then we form the process now. So this is the idea, and then obviously there will be a panel connected to this as well. So you see, these are the stages. Now it's quite important for you. We will leave this stand banners here. Obviously, when you come in next time, you can always spend some time. These are already available into our website as well. It will be uploaded, I think, next Monday, Tuesday, because it's in the process. So you can see here step 1, 2, 3, 4, and goes into 10 steps. So you can see here we start from the initial meeting. It means in London we have already started this. We will start with you. So for example, if you have an idea or you have an idea, you can register with us, and then we will do a step 1. It means we will do a meeting with you. Okay, initial meeting, just to get an idea what exactly is your idea. And then you move on to the requesting a business idea or proposal. So we will request you to submit a proposal. But it's not just we will request you and you have to put a lot of hard work. We will guide you. For example, proposal template. Some example proposals in the past, some other companies and some other students have submitted. So we'll share with you. Then obviously the third step, meeting with the student in the presence of panel member. Now this panel member, that's what I'm talking about. This panel member is not just me or management here. We are also trying to bring some business entrepreneurs who are actually doing business. You get my point. So I think then you will enjoy. If you want to start a consultancy company, I should bring a consultant, and then you will enjoy. I think because they know. I'm sure you have seen Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
You see that kind of program. The people who are sitting on the panel, they're experts. Okay, it's difficult to bring me Peter Jones at the moment for me. But I strongly believe in one thing. If you build, if you progress, imagine if 2 or 3 of you process, and then the idea, and then you form a business and you become successful. So I will bring you rather than another. You get my point? Because you will be a supportive point for us as well, and that's the whole idea behind this society. Because remember, at some point when you're completing your degree, you will become our alumni as well. So we need to give you opportunities first, and that's the entire thing. It's a quite interesting zone where you can, I think, keep connecting with the college on different things. So feedback, obviously you'll get feedback on what your work, then we move on to the student pitching business idea to panel member. Now this is the time you need to have your presentation skills. I'm sure you're building your presentation skills anyway, in ESC module, in PDV module, different ones. But that's what Aruj and we will work very closely, that because for example if you reach here and in the feedback we find out and you see, okay, I'm not really great in the higher side of presentation, so that's not a problem. We will conduct some activities and workshops in each step. So there will be some workshops going on, to presentations, how to present in front of, the investors, for example. So you'll get experience as well, and that would help you. We will call it as this is more like your career passport. We are already working with lead student here, and team is aware. I have a meeting next week as well. They've already started testing on it. We have already provided some of the testing students' name to them. It's a good news, like very soon you will get a career passport accessible from the university. So that's the whole idea. So anything you attend, any workshop, any event, you can get some certificates and you can keep a track record of it. So for example, if you're applying for a job after this, it's not your CV only. You can download it, your portfolio, you can attach with your CV, that's the whole idea. So anything you will attend, it will be recorded. And because sometimes, we forget, isn't it? We forget so many things every day. So I think we're strongly working on this. So this is very important. Then obviously it's a signposting. We will start you to signpost. Obviously once your proposal is good, it looks like feasible, it looks like authentic, and then we will connect you. Now you see here, this is the business expo, and we have done here in Birmingham already one. We're planning for another one as well, hopefully in June somewhere. We will definitely inform you. I think that would be the time which I would encourage you. You come forward. Any business ideas we have, you come forward and you set up here, because on that day we're going to bring some people in, and that would be the idea, that where you can, I'm sure maybe you've seen some of the pictures to our portal as well. If you have not seen it, you can go to our portal, the placement.week.ac.uk, and you'll feel the full pictures and video, I think, for that event, for the business expo. You see how other students have done it. So this is happening, and obviously this is number 7 step, means we are recording it. Imagine you have a brilliant idea and investor is happy with you. They say, oh, that's a good plan. Let's move forward. So you are becoming a success story for us, isn't it? Because you're a student. We are all one, right? So we need to give you this opportunity that we can record you as a success story. And that success story will be available on our portal. We've got 12 success stories already there. If you go to our website, and then you'll find out success story tab. You click on it, you'll find out 12 videos. Those are the ideas were approved. You will be one of them. And the brilliant thing for this, if you apply for some jobs, if someone comes and asks you, you can say this is the link. So this is the idea behind this. And obviously, the story of success posted on the portal, we will update obviously on this as well. Then this is another thing which I think we will work here. Obviously you're in Birmingham. If you go to library in London, we have a British library, as you know. Like when we visited British Library, I thought, like, a lot of students who study at British Library from different universities. We are setting up that, whatever business idea, maybe you have a product. So what we will do, we will give you a space at campus. The product or idea will be displayed here. So other students can also see it, and you will become a very recognized kind of thing. And obviously the final step will be a recognition letter or a kind of award as well, because I think that is quite important. So this is, the steps we're going to follow under, this is called Student Entrepreneurship Society. How do you feel? How do you like it? What do you think? Interesting? So you're looking forward? Brilliant. So we will see some entrepreneurs very soon. Yeah. I think we need your energy levels. One thing I tell you today, before we go into the next survey, you need to believe in yourself. It doesn't matter this college has got 2 floors, it doesn't matter. Everyone started like this. So you need to believe in your idea. And that's what I believe, our team, everyone believes in. So please continue believing in that we can make a change. Why not? It's not necessary you must be you are here, this is the best place. Believe me, you are in the best hands. But I think you need to take some initiatives. I know you come for your classes, but I think at some point you need to think for some other plan, event, and you can attend as well. And then I think it will help. I think that we have a brilliant team here. It's just a matter of your energy level. We need your energy, isn't it, to boost you. Otherwise it will happen. So this is, obviously the society part as well. Um, so this is always step. Now this is the registration process. So this is available on your standing banner, the scan as well. You can register with us, and once you register, you become a member of this society. And once you become a member, you will see regular emails from us, for some activities, events, workshop, like I was talking about, related to some different ideas. And then you will get recognized as well. And we are already working, like I told you, we are working on the career support side. Hopefully very soon, wherever you are attending, you will get certificates for that as well. So this is how, the registration process. And obviously Aruj and team is also here. We will give you card as well. At any stage, if you have got any question, please come forward and we will do that. So this is Student Entrepreneurship Society, and I hope you will enjoy it very soon. And you will. I think you live in Birmingham. You need to go around as well. You will need to go to Coventry. I was in Coventry like few weeks ago. There's a Fargo village in Coventry. You visited? Have you been there? You need to explore. Where are you? I know you come here, but sometimes spend some time around. If you go to Fargo village, for example, you'll see a very creative kind of a village, and that's developed by Coventry University students. Like different shops, different like tables are with the skating boards, the creativity. So what I'm saying, you need to explore around you, and there is a possibility you will be in a better position to do that. Now, the second thing which we are trying to launch, guys, here is job shop. Now, this is an interesting part because we know that we know you are working, okay? But we really want you to think about it for your better jobs, like jobs which can give you better exposure. I'm sure some of you are working in one job for last 2-3 years, maybe same job title, because we know and we process your data, so we know, and that's something came up with that concept. Okay, initially, I still want to recognize here, our principal Hassan Ashraf, that he was the one who actually thought about this idea initially for a few years ago. And then obviously he wanted to form into a practical space. And then I worked with the team, and we visited with some of the universities across UK as well, some conferences that kind, and we come up with this model. Okay, this will. Now in this shop, the idea is for you as well, but it's also for you to prepare you when you're getting graduate, for the graduate level jobs. Like for example, if you work for HSBC, you should know how to enter. Okay, you cannot just go and apply for a job. Maybe you will not get it because you don't have the experience. It has a huge potential.
Absolutely.
It's a growing economy, you won't believe it. The opportunities you have in Birmingham, you will not find it at the moment. The news, you see what's happening. Okay, guys? So we'll work on it. And obviously, this is something I said we will try to give you a lot of resources as well, digital resources as well, because we strongly believe in that. You need to have a reading habit now. Idea behind this as well, we really want you to build a reading habit. It will help you for your studies as well. Have you noticed, do you travel in trains? We are in London, we travel a lot. Underground,
Yeah.
Whenever you see any successful person who's traveling from here and you're going to Canary Wharf and he's a newspaper in the hand, book in the hand, what is that? They can relax, no? Sit down and nice to. They can go and take to the Canary Wharf. No, they always read. What is the reason? Information processing is very important. We are humans. We get stuck sometimes.
Maybe that relax them. Maybe reading relax them.
Thank you so much. So this is maybe your style. You need to find out. You need to explore what is your area. And plus remember, you need a knowledge. You need information to talk. You cannot be a brilliant speaker if you are not a good reader. So this is something we're going to do it. And I think that's it. So this is, guys, the idea obviously behind this as well. Okay. Any questions or any thoughts, please, or any feedback, please, if you have, or you want to say something better.
If we already have a business idea, we need to just put it on the portal.
Absolutely, you can register with us, and then information will come to the department, and we will be in touch with you for the next steps. Okay, and obviously this is the link we have for the feedback, and we will request you to scan, and will give us feedback as well. But now I think I will invite Aruj as well. Please, Aruj, if you want to say a few words. I think the way the process you've seen, maybe you want to say. So let's welcome Aruj because he'll be here in Birmingham. We'll be on this.
Hi guys, we've previously gone to your classrooms before as well with the idea behind the Student Entrepreneurship Society, and I believe there are 2-3 students from your class who have also registered. I believe Dorota and who was the other individual you have here today? What, you registered? So can you maybe talk about what you registered with? Like what business idea did you come across with?
I didn't register online. I just
You
gave
gave
the
the form,
papers,
yeah.
but I will.
Was that Hibiscus Beauty?
Yeah.
Okay.
In interest.
So just an example for her, for example, she came with a business that is already set up and she wants to get more support, more guidance. But we are also asking students who have ideas, such as gentleman over there, to come forward to us where we can guide you towards perfecting your business proposal. The idea behind it is that by the time you graduate, you have those skills in place to kind of move towards a very high level skilled graduate level job, or maybe you can start a business that is from the start already a success because you received all the guidance from here. You put your theory into practice. So I believe it's going to be very valuable to you guys. So thank you so much for coming and listening to our presentation.
Thank you. Because there's, for example, I'll give you an idea, graduate schemes. Graduate scheme is the best route to enter into any organization. But how to do that, we're going to conduct some session. In London, we already done with the Premier Inn. Manager came in and explained how the actually, this program works. So this kind of activities will work here. So job shop again is a part of this services, and then we will be offering you some interesting zones as well. This is, you can see here, this is mainly the zones we're going to work as, like job board. Hopefully we will provide you some job boards as well. I think there will be some emails coming to you as well at some point as well. When you graduate, you will get a chance to meet some employers. At some companies, we are also planning, they can come in regularly to the campus and you get a chance to meet them. Just a small talk, small discussion, and you'll get an idea what exactly their expectations are. Because it's quite important for you as a student to know what they are looking for. What they are looking for, you should learn here, isn't it? Because sometimes what happens, you learn brilliant, you've got brilliant grades, you don't get a job. Because you meet the learning outcome, but you did not meet the learning requirements outside, the expectation. So we'll try to make it. Career planning and development, it means again like CV workshop, maybe different tools, instruments for your jobs we are trying to build as well. We are also working on a toolkit as well related to that. Hopefully it will be available very soon to you. Where some sample CVs, sample cover letters kind of thing will be available to you. Some tips for interviews, this kind of thing. So that will be available on a portal. You can download it. You can use it. Professional development, again, definitely it's developing professionalism in your personality. That involves your dressing, that involves your talk. There's so many things you need to groom. This is called grooming. Remember, degree is definitely a very, very healthy instrument to grow. But you need to work on some other things as well. Your personality, interaction, argument skills, communication skills. So this is very, very important. So we'll work on this side. This is the mindset program, entrepreneurship. Like obviously your mind, that we will connect with different entrepreneurs and we'll see how it operates. Coaching and mentoring options also coming. Like there is a possibility if you're really looking for a particular job, for example, or a particular company. I know we are growing, but we're growing with a rapid but very consistent pace. So we have a good network. So we're trying to connect you depending on your requirement, because we really want you to live with your dream. We don't want a situation, I will complete, I will get a job. What job? Where you want to go? You need to set it. And that's how you will grow in a better direction. And obviously success story project, I told you we are already working, and obviously we will record it. And then at the end, I think this is something we will also try to work, so we are trying to subscribe to some magazines, some newspapers as well, so it will be available to you in the campus. Some regular updates, some local magazines from Birmingham, from different councils. So you know what other jobs are available. Maybe sometimes you don't know. You never know there is opportunity next to you and you are not aware about it. And your friend got it, oh I got it. How did you get it? Oh, I was just in some exhibition or some like a job fair. Like it was there. It is very interesting. Like it happens with us as well, to be very honest sometimes. Like because we think this way, but sometimes we don't look near to us and we miss this. So this is the job shop is very interesting. I think you'll see very soon some kind of signs as well. Ruj and team will work like I think in the library or somewhere near the job shop zone and all these things. So Obviously, this is like zones. I'll not go every zone individually because of the time. I know you have classes as well, but I would recommend that you look into more detail. Zone 1 is more about like this is obviously it's called multiple the career paths. Now, obviously, you are a business student, right? It's a very common thought I can say. Remember, this is 2024. It's not necessary that you only need to work for business organization. Your skills can be utilized into, we have a healthcare business as well, isn't it? There are a lot of private insurance companies. Maybe they are not directly related to you, but you can work with them. So please broaden your vision and broaden your spectrum as well. It's the same thing we did with health and social care in London as well. Like there was a student who was a carer, and she was interested to work. Yes.
Is there social care here?
Not at the moment. Hopefully very soon we were planning so. So what will happen? She wanted to work as a manager. So someone told her, you can't be a manager because you are not a management student. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a common, because you'll meet so many people around you. Maybe they don't know that exposure, so you need to meet the right people. Get my point? To get the right advice. So when she did, and I remember we placed her in a food bank first, in a project. So she started managing, and now she is working in Barclays Bank as a health and social care student. So a lot of people say how it works. So I said, look at the job title. She is a staff well-being manager. So well-being is a health thing, isn't it? So she can work for Barclays. What's the problem?
Transfer the skills.
Exactly. You're right. Like Fidel said, skill is a matter of skills.
Transferable.
Transferable. Exactly. So this is something you need to broaden now and think. So that's the whole idea. We're going to approach in this obviously in zone 1 and some opportunities and skills we'll try to focus. This is obviously, you see, this is an example of our business expo we were talking about. You see, this gentleman is from Legend Financial and Advisor. It's a quite big firm in London. They traveled from London to here, and they are actually our placement provider now. We have 3 placements this year in London for them as well. They've got 5 different branches, and it's quite big. They are financial auditors as well. So they came actually here. This gentleman is also teaching entrepreneur at University of Greenwich, and he also teaches here now as a part-time lecturer, and he has worked as a consultant for so many companies. So and this is me. Obviously, we came together, and you see, this is how students presented their business ideas, and this is how this is the team obviously, and then this is how we were talking, we were advising. You see the beauty business and kind of thing. So same thing. I think we will request you to start thinking now, and then Aruj and team will approach you very soon. Please come forward and we can set up. This time may be different. Because actually reason depending on your business. So sooner we get, the sooner we can arrange the relevant people for you. So this is the employer meeting zone that we will create opportunities for you to meet employers. This is obviously, I told you, the planning side like resume, CV. To be very honest, CV is one thing nowadays. Companies are looking for application forms. Even some companies have gone to the next level. They even don't want application form. They want you to invite in a discussion, and they want you to discuss, and then they take you shortlisting. So this is something we will also work on professional development side, and we will create some of it. But there will be some activities workshop on regular basis. Again, professional development means like you need to think about some abilities, some we will make the slides available anyway for you guys on the portal, so you can still go into detail as well. So we want to sharpen your some of the skill. One thing, remember, you have a lot of skills, you know that, and you have huge potential, but it's a matter of exploring it. To be very honest, let me tell you my background. I am a pure academic person. I'm a lecturer, Fidel, they all know that. I started my career in education as a lecturer. I never thought that I can be a person with employability. I never thought about it. But what I thought at some point when I was teaching lecturership, there were some modules who requires employability into the lecturing. You get my point? When I started teaching, initially I refused to the module leader. You won't believe it. I said, no, I can't teach this module because I'm a pure human resource lecturer. And module leader said, no, you need to think about it. Spend some time, look into the outline, maybe it's interesting. When I looked into this, I remember, okay, I was working in Marks and Sons a few years ago. I did this thing practically there. So let's see. When I teach, there was outstanding feedback from the student and from externals. Sometimes you have no idea that you have a skill, but you never tried. So this is, I think, the whole idea of this professional development will give you some opportunities. There will be some activities we are still planning where we will invite you. You can do some kind of activity, and maybe it will help you to explore, how it works. Like for example, I just attended a conference at Liverpool, and there was a lecturer from Anglo-Ruskin University. We had a meeting day before yesterday as well. He agreed to visit our campus as a guest speaker, and his expertise is in this area because he is expert in embedding employability into curriculum. So very soon you will see him, and he will, he is good at finding out that what is your skill and where you should go. Psychologically, some experts. So we're trying to bring some externals as well. Recently we had a conference from Cardiff University. Like Dr. Meg was invited, and she did an online workshop for our students. Okay, now this is obviously, like I told you, the entrepreneurship mindset program. It's like a launch pad, we mentioned that, innovation and creativity, that's the whole idea. So it means we really encourage you to be creative. Okay? Do you think creativity is important? Why is that important for you to be creative now as a student? What is the benefit? To think different.
Said, can we encourage?
Okay, good. Anyone else?
To developing different areas.
Very
To
good.
think big and all the opportunities we have.
Good. Because when you think creative, I know it's not your area, but sometimes you have to think different. When you start thinking, like you said, you'll get opportunities, and then you can grab some of them, and then you will grow. So this is very important, guys. Please start thinking different. Maybe the jobs you're doing, think about it. How many opportunities you got it in the last 3 years? So to go to the next level. If not, I think it's a time to think. Not to leave, to think, please. No, don't leave. Market is not really. But start thinking about it, because you never know. There are some other opportunities related to you and available there. So you should try, and you should put some effort. So this is the whole idea behind this program, and we will give you more details as well. Mentoring and coaching, we know. Some of you definitely need a coach, like a guidance. Like I said, you want to do something, like I want to set up something, but I'm stuck. So I need a direction, Like it's exactly like this, that I will give you a very interesting example. This swimming. There was a workshop happening from one organization. So someone asked a question, what is the point of paying so much money for swimming lesson for 4 or 5 years old child, You can take them to a public swimming. It's free with your membership. Take your child with you, they will learn the swimming. Point is valid. Children learn swimming faster, you know that.
Yes.
Like very simply, medically, if the newborn baby you put into water, you can swim. Because the natural thing is there. But practically it doesn't work. Yes, person can swim, but for example, if worst thing happens, then person does not know how to survive. It's not just about
Swimming.
it's about to tackle it. And if anything happens, and plus, swimming is not just about this, swimming is about all your muscles, isn't it? Who's going to tell you that? It's better to, I'm not promoting active learning, yeah. But I'm giving an example that if you think you know it, it does not mean you're expert in it. You still need to connect yourself with experts, because you will perform better. Remember, time is money. If you spend 2 hours and you do something, and you're spending 2 days, you can imagine what I'm saying. It costs you more. That's what you need. So that's what the whole idea we are trying to create. We will try to create mentors and coaches. For example, we've got brilliant Fidel with us as well. She's got a lot of experience, interesting, and we've got so many other lectures like this as well.
They already know.
So that's the whole idea. We will try to connect you, and then I think that will help you a lot. Again, success story, which I already told you that I think we would recommend you, if you go to our portal, please, the placement.ac.uk. It's in your module handbooks as well anyway. Please explore our website. Look into some events in London, Birmingham we did, and some success story projects. One of our students, level 6 student, and she actually did a placement in a quite big food bank, but they have a sanctuary project, government funded project. She is a project manager now. And the story started like this. She came to the business expo She was one of the most hesitant students which I come across. We tried to do this process, and she came up with some kind of idea, and we invited companies on that way. She met them, and then later on we arranged a meeting, and then she went and she was selected as project manager. She is a level 6 student. She is not completed yet, and she is leading on that project now. Her name is Ina. She is again on the video on our portal. So there are so many other cases, and we want something like this, because remember the economy you're sitting now. We have one of our lecture for Delhi. She's got a lot of stuff. You want to say a few words?
Yeah, guys. Okay, so I listened to what Mr. Usmani was saying. These are my lovely level 5 students. I teach them marketing communications. However, on top of what Mr. Usmani has said, in terms of becoming an entrepreneur, in London we have got a large company. It's called World Travel Market.
Yes.
And all the businesses, whether it's hotels, whether it's maybe
Big
reservation, airlines, they normally host an event there. But in order to attend that event, because of how so special it is, you have to register with them online. Okay, I'll give you the name in class. In Warsaw, because we're in Birmingham, in
Yes,
Warsaw we have
some.
got Warsaw College. They also have got monthly entrepreneurship kind of events. They have to pay about £30. So you need to watch out for those ones. Those ones are very important because they kind of move you from education to kind of real professional environment. So it's very important that you also acquire these skills and hear from entrepreneurs themselves how they switch from having skills in the classroom into the world of success. Is that okay?
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I think that's what the Fidel mentioned. I think that's what I was saying, that we will try to give you a lot of exposure, what is happening around, some kind of options, opportunities. Like for example, Eventbrite is a website, a lot of events happen on regular basis. You can choose Birmingham in that. So we will be giving you a little bit of outline of this, and that would really, really help.
How much have that one registered?
It's free for you.
Free?
Huh?
It's free for you.
For you.
There's no cost. You want to pay something?
I haven't money, that's why I'm asking.
It's free service. So that's what. It's not even. It's our responsibility. We are fulfilling our responsibility to offer you. She asked us, "Sir, how much is it? How much is the service?"
Oh, service charges. Okay. See, they are future entrepreneurs. They are very practical people.
Yes.
So then nothing is for free. So what are the charges?
I said we are fulfilling our responsibility. So there is no cost for it.
So there is a charge. That means there is one charge. So the only charge to get this or obtain this service free of cost is your dedication and your ownership. That's it.
It's serious.
As long as you are motivated, as long as you are serious, as long as you are fully committed, as long as you are fully willing and you have the faith that yes, we can do it and we must do it, we must try it. So I think everything else, leave everything else on us, on the team of Mr. Usmani. So financially there is no charge to it, but for you there is a lot of financial benefit in it as we look into the future, isn't it? See, each one of you who wants to give it a try, you are better than all of us. What am I doing right now in my life? I'm just doing a job. But if you become an entrepreneur, you are better than me. You are more brave people, honestly. I'm a very scared person. I don't want to give up this opportunity of 9 to 5 in order to start my own thing. That is why I'm standing here in front of you. But you have got that opportunity thanks to Usmani, his team, thanks to Vic. They are providing you with this opportunity, isn't it? And what is entrepreneurship? The way I see it, it is all about demonstrating what is possible. So there is a lot of possibilities in your life, and we only want you to explore those opportunities and those possibilities, bring them back to us, discuss them with us, and we know that this journey is not very easy, it's a very difficult journey, but we are going to stand with you, and we are going to provide with all the resources, human and non-human as well, in order to support you. For example, if you want to know how to create a website for your business, so we'll assist you. If you want any kind of legal advice regarding your business plan, if you want us to look at your business plan, show it to some experts, so I'm sure we are going to give you all that kind of support. The whole placement team, the whole team of the society, this will always be available for your help and for your support. But as I always say, that we need to see your commitment. And how can you demonstrate your commitment? First of all, attending your college 2 days a week, becoming member of the society, come up with your business ideas. Doesn't matter how small, how tiny, how stupid, how ugly your idea is. See, all ideas are crazy ideas. One of my professors used to say that. I couldn't understand when I was a student, but when I came into professional life, then I literally understood that all stupid, crazy ideas are the real ideas. So bring up with your ideas, let us polish your ideas, and we are not going to do it ourselves. So don't worry. So we are going to bring, people who are real entrepreneurs. As Usmani always, he aims to bring people from the industry, and we are going to engage them as well too, in polishing and in tweaking all those business ideas. So that is the response to the cost side. There is no cost. The only cost is you. That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is how I think time is something is the most important. You can give it to anything, and that's cost because you're spending, and that's what Professor said. And I think that's the whole idea. And I think one thing I want to add here, because we've got academics here as well, we've got professional team as well. Remember one thing, like Professor said, you cannot be an entrepreneur if you don't give focus to your study. The days you're dedicating here, focus to your assessment. For example, if you have a presentation in one module, please give a lot of importance to that. Because when you're presenting, you're preparing, that will reflect back into your entrepreneurship. If you have, for example, an activity or maybe a live assessment, you need to give your heart to that activity, you know that. Because the more effort you put on that way, it will go straight away into your entrepreneurship, and then you don't need to put another effort for that. So this is something how education connects with entrepreneurs, and that's why any universities you go across, the students focus on their studies more. They give more time, they achieve more, higher grades and this, and then automatically the opportunity will come in. So hopefully, I think this journey will you enjoy. And this is obviously a contact detail. We have a dedicated email address as well to this as well. Vic Career and Employability WCE@Vic. So anything you can contact us and come to us, and we will process it straight away. And
Thank you. If I have a good idea or somebody else has a good idea, you come with a plan. You come with know-how or somebody else come with know-how.
Yeah.
For the financial, will be two criteria to
No.
achieve on that
Absolutely.
goal.
That's why you see the steps we have designed.
Yeah.
For example, you have an idea, you register. We will take it from there. We have initial discussion with you.
Yeah.
And that way, and when we go to the next step, we will bring some experts in anyway. And then, because initially maybe you don't know how much you need.
Yeah.
You need expert advice on that as well. So that's what the officer said. Do not worry about finance at this level. Focus on your dedication, find out with the idea. Because to be very honest, as an entrepreneur, your idea is worth. If your idea has the feasibility and worth, there are a lot of people who can invest into your idea. That's not a problem.
Interesting.
Money is not an issue. The time, dedication, and the idea which has a gap in the market is the value. You can watch some programs like Dragon's Den, for example. You can watch so many programs. Like obviously they have some establishment assessment, like obviously, but you can still get the money in. That's not a problem. I think you need to be spending more time on your idea. Whether it's practically.
We are going to register. How long on the wait we are going to open that company or business? How long are you?
Okay, good. So you register, for example, if you register today, obviously the inquiry will come in. So like I said, we have a calendar, but that is for Business Expo. But for this steps, we can start. This is not a set guideline for that, not a set calendar. If you register now, obviously the process will start away straight away. But obviously you need to give us like a 1 or 2 weeks time. Because remember, we need to connect, we need to find the relevant people in our radar, and then we will start registering with you on that.
For example, I'm asking sir, I haven't any experience, that's why I'm asking. I'm going to register, and after I want to join the university, or I want to self-employ you. I want to working with somebody.
That's how your idea will decide. Because if you want to bring your own business, for example,
Okay.
this self-employment, that's a different option. That is a completely registration format. This is about to support you to form your idea into a business. So first, for example, you brought your idea. We will arrange some experts. You will discuss with them, and then if they will help you, they will guide you to set up your own business.
Okay.
But if for jobs, why don't you the job shop? If you really want to go for a particular job, then you can register for job shop, and then we can mentor you for that.
Thank you so much. At the moment, I haven't any job, sir.
So we can help you.
Yeah, I'm struggling with my family.
No
Only
problem.
me also working with family.
Okay.
My husband, there 2 years, they have a sick notice. They can't work.
Okay.
Also.
No, but if
How
you,
can run my family? That's why I'm thinking.
it's too early at this venue. We need to discuss with you individually. You can remember circumstances, situations are very different. So what I would recommend you, if you can drop an email to us, we will arrange a meeting with you and then we'll see how can we support you. But for surely we will support you. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hi guys, just a quick one. In summary, all these things Usmani, everyone have been telling you is that you do not need to wait until you graduate before you plan your career, what you want to do. Okay? The guy that created Facebook, it was in a class discussion. They had a discussion about creating a social media. He left the uni and created Facebook. And look at him now, he's one of the most richest guys in the whole world. So your ideas, information is power. Money is not there, anyone can invest in your business. So what I'm telling you is that if you want to be a lecturer, if you want to be a manager in restaurants, this is the time to start building your career. You don't want to work in a factory all through your life. Your kids are growing up now. Very soon, they will leave you and go to uni, and then you're going to be in your house alone. So you need to have something to keep you busy, okay? So this society have other benefits as well. We might have some discounts in shopping and other things. So we are planning big on this, and there is more money funding coming for this society, and Usmani is pushing for it. So if you're not a member, you go to work, go home, you don't hear any information. But if you're a member, we have activities planned for you. Okay? I'm your placement tutor and I'm always there to guide you. Whichever career you want, we'll find who can mentor you smoothly. How would you feel you graduate and your certificate is just in the back, you don't use it for anything? You wanna do something, okay? So thank you everyone that attended. Thank you.
Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you so much to the team and to you for your time as well. Now the final thing before you leave, like I said, you will be a member. So we've got membership cards with you, and I think because he was also here, so if you don't mind, I think we can offer these cards to the students now. Maybe one something.
Oh, you want to give us the cards to the students? I'm happy to hand over one or two, but
one or two, I think we can. And
You don't want us a member.
isn't? No, your professors are here. They are people senior here than me. And basically, if we are a car, so our lecturing team, teaching team, they are the engine behind that car.
Yes.
Obviously, so Dr. Mason, Fidel, Luke, they are all part of that team. So, Mason, please, all yours. So one by one.
You know the name as well.
Or is it the MENTORSHIP? Sorry for. Okay. What is it?
Yeah, I think it's for everyone.
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 Yeah.
You don't need them.
Can I have more or just only 4?
Luke,
Thank you.
if you all like academic, you guys all work with them.
Just I'll try that.
Give some. Can I get one? Fidel?
Thank you.
Guess what, guys? £10 each. Marketing, £10 each. No trouble.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph, for that.
Thank you so much.
This is a very good idea. Yeah, this is.
My meat?
Me.